Could be worse. Could be better.
And we're back for the second half. This is the third quarter.
This is Past the Rock.
So I guess it's time for us to talk about the local ball club, the Texas Rangers Baseball Club.
Texas MAGA boys.
The slightly better than they were before, but still not very good Texas Rangers Baseball
The
Club.
slightly below average baseball team.
It's trending.
The
in the
still
right direction.
powerless Rangers.
Yes, very
Mostly.
much. Couple big games,
Yeah, they'll pop off on you now, at least every.
but
every
it
game.
has. But I think even still, we're looking at the last
They're
two
not the
games. We're looking at tonight. It's early in tonight, but you're still looking at tonight, and it's just what was the other night? I think they scored 10 and
11, if I remember.
11, and when they scored the first one, it almost blew my mind. It was the first inning.
It is nice to see them score a run, and
Yeah. And when they do in the first inning, it's crazy.
They took 2-3 from the Cardinals. They lost 2-3 from whoever was after that. They're now playing the Rays. I think they've been like win-loss for the last 6 or 7 games.
I think it's been like win, loss, win, loss.
No, I think we've improved to win-loss
Okay.
instead of we've leveled off a little bit.
This team fucking is a
offense-
lot of bad.
The offense sucks. That's really it.
It's just a lot of bad on offense. Like it's just a lot
The
of
batting, the hitting.
no one's getting wood on the ball.
Nope. Evan Carter's back now we'll see how long.
Not getting wood on the ball. Or actually, in his case, getting wood on the ball. He's a little grounder to the double play guy for sure.
As soon as looked good. I'm like.
As soon as fine, but it sucks because as soon as like I'm cool because I feel like okay, this could be a utility. This could be one of our regular guys for the next 10 years or so. Dude, what the fuck did Adolis? All right, Adolis might be cooked.
No, this is okay. We can
Back to back. Those are back to back goofy plays for
They're
Adolis.
playing in
man.
they're playing in a spring training ballpark.
The ball got lost the other night. Did you see that one?
Yes, last night the first run was the Rays maybe hitting a home run. It was called a home run. They went to review. We didn't get to see review because they don't have cameras there that can show you what happened. Because they're playing, and look, it's different than the A's because the A's did it to themselves. The Rays got screwed by a natural disaster. A hurricane destroyed the roof of their stadium. But it's bad. We were discussing, me and one of my friends, what is would they let the Rays play the World Series in this spring training park? I don't think so. I think they'd move them to Miami or something. But
Yeah, I think they would. Yeah, someone's got to use that stadium. So
the funnier thought was what would they do with the A's? But that's just not going to happen. So
don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's crazy because Tampa's solid. Oh God. All right. Well, it's not been great. The pitching's still pretty good for the most part. Last night was unfortunate, but again, no runs scored, so no harms fouled.
the rain delay probably didn't help.
I mean, he was fine after for the most part. It wasn't until later. I think they just kept him in a little longer than maybe necessary. Oh, good Lord.
This one's looking like it's going to be fun.
This one's looking like you can go ahead and chalk it up to an L because the Rangers are already down 3-0. That's their max runs per game right now. So I don't think you got that one coming. But, Kumar Rocker's back. Nate Uvalde is sidelined again. Kumar Rocker's a relief pitcher. I mean,
No,
he's doing all right.
not yet.
Kumar Rocker's a relief pitcher.
It might. You could potentially see it like in September, but I don't think you will this year.
What? So why don't guys develop like Alexi Ogando? Because like that was fun. That was just a big long kid that they were like, I don't know, he might be good. And then he was like really fucking nails as a reliever. And then he was like a mediocre starter. It was cool.
Bullpens are weird. It's hard to get consistent bullpen anything.
Yeah.
Mariano Rivera is basically the Wayne Gretzky of being a bullpen pitcher because it doesn't even make sense how good he was. Although to be fair, even he is, a part in the most historic comeback in maybe sports history. So
yeah.
Relievers are weird.
Overshadowed over the years, but
I mean, all baseball players are weird. but relievers are especially weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Similar to a
They'll be
kicker.
nails
It's
for
if you
like
had a bunch of kickers.
there'll be nails for what? Maybe at most a 2-year stretch. They'll have this gigantic fall off and then mediocrity, and then they're back up again. And then look at Eric Gagne from when he was like a stud for the Dodgers, I think, or
Yeah.
was it the Dodgers?
Yeah.
And then he just fell off a cliff pretty quickly thereafter, and never really
You get
got back to the same heights.
your John Rockers who gives you the Eastbound and Down series. So
The personality bigger than the game itself.
speaking of Pride Month, John Rocker.
I do want to touch on that just because do we not think beyond how annoying and typical it is and how Lockheed Martin it is of the Rangers to not do Pride night. If you're a sport like baseball and you're pretty much your known shtick is these event nights. We've all talked about them here. You have the Power Ranger jersey. We've talked about the anime ones and how it brings in anime fans who would never watch baseball. So just from a business standpoint.
It was Harry Potter night, and there were people dressed in Harry Potter garb.
Exactly.
Wizards. There were wizards at the ballpark.
So I do find it to be quite funny that the Texas Rangers feel that they need to be this fuddy-duddy and this homespun to be nice about the culture of Rangers baseball, because like, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about the family programming? What are we talking about? Like a bunch of people wearing fucking rainbows in the crowd? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, you know the ownership.
But this is crazy. I feel like it has to be more than just Ray Davis. I feel like this has to be like season ticket holders even are cool with it kind of stuff. Like where they might even prefer.
Oh, there's no one. Yeah, no one's complaining to them except for people who aren't probably already going to Ranger games.
And I thought there was at least one other MLB team that was being a stick in the mud, but now it's just us.
I don't know.
No, it's just us now. It's by our lonesome. So I think it's pretty embarrassing from a moral standpoint, but more importantly, from a business standpoint, Ray Davis, you're not a businessman, okay? You're leaving money on the table because of your ego, my friend. Oaklawn would show out in droves, buddy. Okay? Go put Corey Seager in some tight little shorts. Get that thing rolling, buddy. You want to make some money or not, okay? You trying to pay off RSN? I got you.
Look, I love the team on the field. The organization lets me down a lot in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. No, and the same reason that I think that they can be super successful as a franchise.
I'm not saying they shouldn't do it, and I'm not saying this is great logic, but at this point it is funny because we went through the whole wave of corporations only do this to get your money.
But like,
so to start now would be like, yeah, we need some of that money.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to say, man, like gay people like baseball too, brother. Like they just want to go out to the ballpark and sing a song and not watch the game and do it just like the rest of us do, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. And
weird. Obviously I know that gay people are allowed at the Rangers game, but it's like a pride night, like a rainbow Rangers hat. People would love that. Denton would go crazy for a rainbow Rangers hat.
Yeah, they probably
that's crazy,
have
bro.
some. I bet I've seen one.
Yeah, like stop fucking with Frisco. You're worried about making decisions for Frisco and for Uptown, and you know what I mean. Like we don't need that. That's not those decisions don't.
Yeah,
in all of Fort Worth, I forgot all of Fort Worth.
There's nothing more Arlington than. I bet Fort Worth's got a pretty nice gay scene going on.
Half, yeah. So then Arlington, yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, DFW is plenty of that in here.
I'm just saying it's very Arlington to be like, just because Jerry's there to make this same like.
We're gonna be stubborn.
I mean, the whole.
If you Google Rangers rainbow hat, they have official ones too. It's already there, Rangers. Just
really, the team will sell official rainbow gear, but they won't do the Pride Night. Is that what you're confirming to me?
That's what it's called. Men's Texas Rangers 47 Royal Team Pride.
Well, see now I'm almost
hat.
Well, who's selling it?
Yeah,
MLB Shop.
Okay.
Interesting. The asshole in me almost wants to wear that hat exclusively when I go to the games now. Because I just find it to be quite hilarious.
And
Like
then,
this
It's
is
just $2.
New
Free
Era
shipping.
also has their own version.
Yeah, I saw the
So-
black New Era one.
Oh no, this one's an off,
Oh.
like an off-white one.
Oops, shit.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all
But-
go?
But yeah, there you go. That is just they exist. They exist. The branding is there. They just don't want to acknowledge it.
I mean, whatever. We obviously know that ain't changing. There's a fucking like we've made the funnier joke if you're really trying to roast the Rangers is the Lockheed Martin thing, like by a mile.
100%.
It's not
And
even
just
close.
Poor game presentation, the way the
Dumb
stadium,
stuff.
at least on the outside, looks like a Tyson Chicken Factory or a Tractor Supply.
It's a Tractor Supply wholesaler.
Yeah,
Oh,
that stadium is
inside
not
it,
pretty from
but
the outside.
it's just
great grub.
I don't even know. If I was a lyricist or a poet, I'd definitely write something about my feelings of walking past one of the most beautiful ballparks in the entire world to go into that place.
It's the Big Yellow Taxi song where they're cutting down trees to make museums for
paradise to put up a parking lot.
Yeah, put up a parking lot.
Ooh, bop, bop, bop. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's really one of those things about the Rangers. It would be cool to see the Rangers take advantage of the old stadium when the weather allows, but I know that'll
I'd
never
love
happen.
for the next Stars outdoor game to be there.
Oh, that would be also fun. Even more concerts there would be
No
nice.
problem.
I feel like they
No
actually
problem with
don't-
the Renegades being there. Well, I get why concerts might want to do it indoors, also, though. You know what I mean? Like you're coming to Texas, you probably just want an indoor concert.
I feel, but like we do have some nice weather occasionally if you're here for the right time. So I don't know.
Well, see, that's
It's
just
hard
like
plan
you have
that
to
out 8
you have to
months.
plan that out for like
Very
April,
difficult to plan that
like
out.
late March, April, and then
Remember when they thought Super Bowl
most of
here was
May.
gonna be
Like you
great?
get like a 3-month period.
Well, they didn't just think
November.
Super Bowl here would be great. They thought we were going to be one of the regulars on the
They
rotation when they
still
built
should
Jerry
be.
World.
It's
They
just-
should be. No, they should be, but it's blatantly hilarious that they've done as much as they've done to Arlington to this day. Every decision they make in Arlington to this day is trying to get a Super Bowl back, and I still don't know if they.
Well, except for anything about public transportation.
Well, yeah, of course, but that's
Which
Texas
is one of
is
the biggest
too.
things.
Texas feels like that's politics. Like they don't want to. If they give
Well, I
people
mean,
the
yeah,
right
Jerry,
to,
Jerry needs to charge $80 to
Yeah.
$150 or whatever to park.
you know, yeah, it's the same reason that the attorney general all of a sudden started getting a wild hair up his ass about THC in Texas.
Oh, dude,
Somebody called.
you guys
Oh,
know this, but it's wild to me that for $20 I can walk 2 blocks to the Gilf, to the Globe Life Field, or I could spend 45 to save half of a block. Out of
Or you
the
can go
official
for
Rangers
free.
parking. It's wild how expensive they just pay. They charge for parking.
Yeah, and
I
no,
don't even-
and you know what? This reminds me. I had a go-to lot, right, for Rangers games. You had a great view of like of AT&T Stadium, and it wasn't very expensive. It was at the time it was like $25, and it's just like a real quick walk right to the stadium. And then I guess they got wind of it because the next season I go, that shit skyrocketed up to like $40. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is good
After they
news.
won, I bet a bunch of shit went up.
This is good news for you guys and for all Rangers fans. I will not be publicly broadcasting this location because fuck that.
You got the shuttle.
No, actually, friend of the program, Jesus, about a year and a half ago, showed me one of the best things about going to Arlington. I haven't paid for parking in Arlington in 2 years now, basically.
Oh,
And I got you. Next time you're heading to a Rangers game, you're about to pay that. Just shoot me a text. I'll send you the location.
I can.
All right,
deal
you're
with
gonna
the
send me the
$20, but I
location, 'cause
will
I'm
try to figure.
I'm
it
gonna
out.
try to go to
Oh no, you're going to be not wanting to pay money for how close you're going to be.
Okay.
Like it's hilarious that this spot is just always available, and usually like you have to compete, but there's so much space in this area that usually even on a busy game day, you're going to be fine. It's
this
beautiful.
reminds me of a time, and I hope it's not the same spot. I do, but I don't. For content purposes, right? There was a spot. I remember this. This was the first WrestleMania Dallas ever got. My aunt, not my aunt, my godmother told me about. Oh yeah, you could park over here, and then where these workers park, and you should be fine. And it's right next to this. it's a walk. It's a walk, right? It's a hell of a walk from the stadium. But it was right by the old Rangers ballpark, and there is absolutely zero signage, zero, that indicates that they will tow your vehicle away. And there's just so many open parking spots, just so many. Just parked my car right next to a couple of workers. I was like, "Hey, do you guys have permits too?" You know, they're like, yeah, but they don't really check." And I, the little fist bump. Tyler, friend of the show, Mom Pro, was with me. He's like, "Man, they're gonna tow your car." I was like, "I hope not. We'll find out when we come back from this 7-hour wrestling show." Come back, car was totally fine. Not a ticket, not a boot, nothing. I was like,
Yeah, no, this one, I
And ever
won't
since
explain
then-
it too much because it'd be easier to find for our internet sleuths, but this one
Yeah.
is basically, once you realize the area and the logic, you'll understand why it's like this little gray area, and it's a very fun gray area.
Cool. Well,
There's also people in parking lots near the gray area who will try to convince you that you will be towed. They are liars, and they are greedy fucks. You walk by them and you ignore
heard that. All right.
them. Corey
Yeah.
Seager's back too. That's good.
I was gonna say I don't know what else to say about this team because really the whole story is Bat's bad,
Not
That's
just
very
bad. Like bad's just like
non-existent.
every day I turn it on. I'm just like, it's gonna be better today. It's not ever better.
And then it's not.
Even when it's better, I know the next day it's back to
That's
zero.
the thing, yeah.
again.
You need to see it 3 or 4 games in a row, at least, to have some hope of this. And again, luckily the Mariners are doing all right, but they're not running away with it yet. Astros are still ahead of us, I'm sure.
It'd be nice if this team could just, stop fucking around.
I just need
find out.
I just need Wyatt to do like enough to be clearly an all-star, and that's not even really happening.
I can't remember if the MLB still has the every team gets at least one guy rule. I don't.
We're gonna need it. Well, we're gonna have the pitchers. Never mind. The pitchers will represent us well, but fuck, bro, we're not gonna have a single dude.
Because it used to just be like,
Josh Smith.
I mean, it would probably
That's
still
who
be
we would
Wyatt.
have to send. I think at this
It would
point,
be Wyatt. He'd be the most
yeah,
fun to see on
it
the
would be.
Nationals.
It would be
If-
Wyatt because the MLB would make us. But if we went by merit, it might have to be Josh.
I want it to be Osuna. That'd be fun.
I mean, Osuna's nice, but I think
his little almost Ichiro swing. I like it a lot.
and he's such a nice guy. Like, why is he so
And he
nice?
plays defense really well.
No, he plays, but he's such a nice guy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He's like inverse dumbass punch boy. Fuck, why am I forgetting his name?
Jose Bautista.
Oh, Odor.
Oh.
He's the opposite. He's literally every time his bat accidentally hits the opposing team's catcher, he's like, "Are you okay, man? You okay?" Like,
Well, yeah.
I don't know. That's really nice. That's fine. Fuck normal. I don't give a shit. That's just I respect that, bro. Like you're making a lot of money to play children's games.
I'm saying
Very
the bats
nice.
aren't supposed to hit the catcher.
Oh, that's okay, but
I
but
think
he
the
could
normal
just be a
reaction is to
dickhead.
do that.
Well, okay. I think he could just be a dickhead about it too. So it's an athlete thing to do. So I just appreciated it. Seems like a nice guy. Maybe he needs to stop hitting catchers with the bat, but we'll see.
That's not
Not
how that's
designed to
supposed
do
to work
that.
at all. It was a fear of mine playing that position, but the only time I would ever get hit is if I really stretched out to try to grab one
Right.
while they were swinging, and that's just on you.
Yeah. Well, either way, yeah. Good luck, Texas Rangers. You guys fucking suck, man. Oof. Still here. Still a long time.
Yeah,
Like,
and honestly,
This offense, fucking dookie butter offense.
I don't think they're worth much of our time. So we're gonna fast track.
You don't
those
even
out
get
in
a
the third
riff-raff
quarter.
game show with the Rangers.
Just every time. Every time.
Oh shit. Okay, that works. Yeah, so that'll end the third quarter.
Shout out to Tyler popping mollies.
In the fourth quarter, we'll talk something probably to do with American football. Will it be the band, or will it be a sport?
This